Hello darlings, it's Nadine. Well, today I had the most eventful day. Let me tell you, what happened to me was beyond a bloody joke. So this morning I decided that I was going to go to the city, to one of these stores that I quite regularly shop at. Absolutely love it there. It's full of feminine beauty and it's just gorgeous and I love it. So I popped into the store, and usually when I go in, all the girls are like, "Oh, Nadine, Nadine, how are you? Mwah, 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 mwah." All that shit, you know. Love it. Anyway, so I popped into this store, and as I walked in, there was a pair of shoes on the table. But it wasn't a pair, it was just one of the shoes. So the other one, you know, went walkabout. Excuse the pun. Anyway, so I popped the shoe on, absolutely loved it. It was covered in jewels, so me, you know. I was just like ecstatic, loved the shoe. So went to the counter and was like to the girl, you know, "I'd like to grab these, but I can't find the other one." And she was like, "Oh, it should be on the table." And I'm like, "Well, it's not." Anyway, so she asked her, you know, colleague, you know, "Have you seen these shoes?" And she's like, "No," blah, blah, blah. And we're all searching the store for them, and next minute this lady comes out of the fitting room and she's like, "Excuse me, actually, I was gonna buy those shoes, so I'll be needing the other one." And I was like, "No, love, you've left one there. I'm at the counter wanting to pay for them now. I'm sorry, but I'm buying the shoes." And she was like, "Nah, nah, 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 nah." Started yelling at me, being like, "These are for my wedding, yada yada." I was like, "I don't give a fuck what they're for. I'm buying them, hand it over." And then she was yelling and screaming at me. Like, she literally screamed down in the shop. She's like, "It's for my fucking wedding. I want these shoes." I was just like, "Honey, get your husband to review your medication because it's clearly not working. I'm buying the shoes, you know, I'm speaking English to you. Hand it fucking over, or there's gonna be hell to pay." Oh my god, was that the worst thing to say on earth? Because then she just literally erupted like a volcano and was screaming down the store. The girls were getting scared. Poor loves, I was petrified myself a little bit, but didn't show it, of course, because, you know. Anyway, so the shop assistant was like, "Ladies, listen to me. There's another 5 pairs of 38s at Chadstone." She's like, "Unfortunately though, these are the only pairs left in Victoria besides the ones here." And I was like, "Well, darling, she can go to Chadstone. It's a 10-minute drive from my house. I don't have the fucking time, you know." So push came to shove and I ended up buying the shoes, you know, reluctantly. She got her grimy little clutches off them, and you know, I brought them and I left the store. All was well. Next minute, I'm driving along and this car comes up behind me, flashing their lights, beeping the horn. Then I see her, got her head out the window, screaming her head off at me. You know, she was really upsetting me. I was like, "Oh, this is absolutely fucked and I'm really tired of this bitch." So I put my foot down and, you know, was speeding quite a bit and decided that, you know what, I'm gonna go to Chadstone. Got there and I brought all 5 pairs of those shoes because I was like, this bitch, she doesn't deserve it. She's spoken to me so poorly. You know, I'm Nadine Riche, for God's sake. I'm a celebrity and you don't treat celebs like this. So went there, brought all 5 pairs of shoes, you know, and as I was walking to the car again, she comes up to me screaming at me because she's found out that I brought all the shoes, yelling, and then she slapped me. She literally slapped me. The next minute, the police were there, security was there. It was absolutely barbaric. I've never encountered something like this in my entire life. I pressed charges, you know, and, you know, while they were talking to the shop assistants, I just leant in and was like, "You've messed with the wrong person." And nodded at her and she started going again. People like her need to be locked away. Throw away the key, for God's sake, because she shouldn't be walking amongst us fabulous people, you know? Now, I don't know if this is, you know, I've never had anything like this happen to me before, but have you? Has anything, you know, have you been out shopping or to a restaurant and encountered a psycho like this bitch? If you have, please let me know down in the comment box below because I really would love to hear about it. You know, it's ridiculous. I think I'm going to write a letter to the Prime Minister or something because, you know, people that are obviously on medication or something need to be restrained. They should be walking around in straitjackets or something because this is just ridiculous. Now darlings, if you enjoyed this video, remember to give it the big thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel and share the video around. Add me on my Facebook site, Nadine Riche, on my Twitter site, which is @Nadine Riche, and my Snapchat site as well, Nadine Riche. Now darlings, remember I release videos every Tuesday, so keep an eye out for those. Please, next time you go shopping, think twice about, who you're talking to, because the crazies, you just can't tell them apart. It's been a pleasure as always, my darlings, and we will be in touch.